right, look, we got to talk about Kevin Durant, man. We got to talk about KD. Now, it's documented. I done thrown Kevin Durant in the firing range like 45 times, bro. Like, I'm not even sure how many times I done buried KD. All right, so it's well known that I ain't really been a KD fan since he left the Thunder. All right, I really haven't. But my Knicks need a title. Okay, I ain't got time to be holding grudges out in these streets, B. If KD come to the Knicks, all is forgiven. If KD come to the Knicks and do for us what he did for Golden State, oh man, I'll turn my camera on in a KD jersey. And for those of y'all who've been rocking with me since my original Fisk Vegas channel, like back in like 2016 or 2017 when I first got on YouTube, y'all know for me to put on a KD jersey, the earth would stop. Forget stop moving. The earth would have to be under attack by Freezer himself. Freezer finger would have to be pointed at the earth. And the ultimatum would have to be me putting on a KD jersey for him not to blow us to smithereens. It's that big of a deal for me to put on a KD jersey. But if that dude come to the Knicks and bring home the goods, he might be my favorite player of all time. But what I want to do in this video is just discuss how we get KD. Because everybody's, oh man, the Knicks are trying to get KD, the Knicks are trying to get Giannis. But we actually have to discuss how these trades work. This is something I don't really do in football because in football, like, bro, you can trade a $50 million player in football for like a third round pick. So, football trades are a little harder to break down because there's no trade structure in football. So that's why, like, when I do Giants content, I don't really break down salary cap that much. I don't really talk about trading picks that much. I think I did a Kyle Pitts video, but for the most part, I don't talk about that stuff on football because there's no structure. There's no format. I can't predict it. But in basketball, you have to match salaries. So it's easier, and it's only 12 to 15 players on the team. So it's easier to break this down. Now, in the NBA, you have to basically match salaries. I can't trade Cat for Cat is at $49 million right now. I can't go trade Cat for Bam Adebayo straight up because Bam only makes $35 million. So there's a $15 million gap in that situation. But with KD, Giannis, KD, and Cat all make this. They have basically the same contract. So, but the difference is Phoenix and Milwaukee want different things. I break down Giannis. Giannis breakdown is a separate video. But for KD, the reason why I think KD is the one we're going to get is because Phoenix wants to trade KD and Cat is best friends with Devin Booker. I didn't know they've been best friends since their Kentucky days. Hell, I forgot Karl Anthony Towns played at Kentucky. So it's the same thing with Devin Booker because Devin Booker wasn't even a starter at Kentucky. It's not like Duke where it's like, okay, we know Tatum was playing. We know RJ Barrett and Zion was teammates. Like, it's different when two dudes was starting, but Booker wasn't even a starter. So like, I don't really remember that much. But Phoenix is willing to they're willing to do a flat out swap of KD and Cat. They're willing to swap. No strings attached. The rumor is not only is Phoenix really wanting to swap KD for Cat, but they want to do it immediately, like before the NBA draft. They don't want to wait. They don't want to drag it into the off season. They don't want to have a saga like the Giannis thing is going to get dragged out. They don't want to do none of that. Them dudes want to trade KD now. And they want Cat because they need a center. The biggest flaw on Phoenix last year, for those of y'all who know ball, was they didn't have a center. That was the Lakers and the Suns had the same problem. They didn't have a center. So they're looking at it as, okay, we're going to get younger and we're going to get a center and we're going to make Devin Booker happy. The only problem I have with this trade, Knicks fans, is I think every Knicks fan has probably already screamed at me for not bringing this up already. is, I get it, Knicks fans. There's an age gap. KD is what? 8 years older than Cat? What is Cat? 28, 29? Is Cat 30 yet? I don't even know how old Cat is, but he can't be older than 30. He's 30 at the max. Cat can't be older than 30. He just can't be. So KD is 37, 38 years old at this point. So, and that's, and that's the thing, like, KD is he's not in his prime. See, KD can still drop 30 every night. He showed you that in Phoenix. But we're not getting the KD that was at 30 years old. That was Golden State KD. We ain't getting that guy. That guy guarded all 5 positions. This KD ain't about to guard all 5 positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not getting that KD again. The KD that Golden State was putting at center when Draymond went to the bench and he was just shutting shit. We ain't getting that guy. So, what am I talking about, bro? Even old KD played better defense than this nigga Cat. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut up. I was about to say something stupid. I was about to say KD. Nah, I'll try my luck with Kevin Durant on a switch on Siakam or Halliburton over Karl Anthony Towns. The Kevin Durant's IQ got to count for something. I don't even want to diss Karl Anthony Towns like that, bro. But some of his defensive mistakes are just, if I'm watching on the television and all I do is play 2K, I don't hoop in real life. I was never good at basketball. I played football in high school. That was my sport. Football, tight end, safety, that was me. Trying to get me to hit a jump shot and cross niggas over, that wasn't going to happen. But I play 2K. So if I'm a 2K player and I'm just sitting here like, this nigga is the worst defensive player I've ever seen in my life, imagine what real hoopers is thinking about him. So if I could spot a bad IQ player on defense, imagine what people who really play ball think of him. So I said all that to say this. Kevin Durant might not be as athletic as Karl Anthony Towns is at this point in his career, but much like LeBron, because LeBron has showed you when he has to play defense, he can still play defense because he knows what to do. He's just 40. Kevin Durant knows how to play defense. He might not be able to do it like he used to because he's, age gets the best of everybody. But damn, he at least knows what to do so he won't get burnt as bad as Cat did. So I'm willing to work with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're still watching this video at the end, I need you to go in the comments section and tell me if I'm right on this. As far as just, I've ever had KD's IQ than Cat athleticism on defense. I want y'all to go in the comment section and let me know. But it has to be a player for player swap. And I just think Knicks fans, Phoenix got to give us something to go with KD. Only problem is, I don't know if Phoenix has any picks, but Phoenix got to give us something to go with KD. Phoenix, listen, I'm sorry. Karl Anthony Towns is an all-NBA player who just averaged 21 and 12 in the playoffs. I know he's not. Listen, we ain't getting prime KD. Y'all need to throw us like a first round pick swap in like 2032 or something for us to do a player for player swap with KD and Cat. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. I want KD too, but throw us a pick. Throw us a pick or throw us somebody to come off the bench and give us fouls. You got to do something, but that ain't enough. But anyway. That's it. That's all. Hit all them YouTube buttons. Be like, sub, share, all that crap. My name is FiskVicious, and I approve this message.